Hi guys, Mark Dawes here. I've got a question for you. What if you could literally achieve anything you wanted to, and you could do that by starting right now? So in other words, if there was anything you could do, what would you actually do if you knew that you couldn't fail? Now I'm asking that question because I meet a lot of people in every walk of life that say, I wish I could do this and I wish I could do that. I wish I could start my own business. I wish I had the confidence to speak in front of people. I wish I could actually travel. And the fact of the matter is, you can do all of that right now. Because here's a question I want to pose to you. If you had only 12 months to live, so you went to the doctors today and they said, look, I'm ever so sorry, you've got 12 months to live, that's it, end of it, bang, you're in the ground, you're finished, that's it, gone, no more, you are not going to be around after 12 months. What would you do differently with your life that you're not doing now? Because the reality of the fact is you do not know that you haven't only got 12 months to live. You see, we live our lives as though we're going to live forever, and then we end up not actually living. We end up just going through a process. So if you could do whatever you wanted to do and you knew you couldn't fail, what would you attempt? Because it's the attempt that makes all the difference. Now let me explain why I think you can do this. In fact, why I know you can do this. Cosmologists estimate there are approximately 100 billion planets in our Milky Way galaxy. That's a lot of planets. I mean, you can look at pictures of them on the internet, you can lie on the back on a clear night and look up the stars, and you can see all these things twinkling up there. 100 billion planets. But here's a strange coincidence for you. Neuroscientists estimate that you have 100 billion neurons in your brain. So why would you have the same amount of neurons in your brain that there are stars and planets and all the known in the Milky Way galaxy? That's a pretty strange coincidence, don't you think? Now, if you're like me, I don't believe in coincidences. I think it's there for a reason. And the reason that I believe that it is the same is because I genuinely believe you have the power of the universe inside you. Now think about that for a minute before you think I'm mad. If you speak to a Christian or a priest and you ask them where the kingdom of heaven is supposed to exist, they will tell you the kingdom of heaven exists inside you. If you ask these same people, in whose image are we made? They will say God's. So to me, that means is you have the universal potential of the kingdom of heaven that exists inside you, and you are made in the image of the Creator, the person who created everything. Therefore, you have the potential to create. You have the potential to create your business. You have the potential to create the lifestyle you want. You have the potential to actually achieve the qualifications you want. You have the potential to do everything in life. And the reason you have that potential is because life will constantly throw difficulties your way or constantly throw problems your way. But you have more neurons in your brain than exist in the galaxies up there to enable you to be able to navigate your way through that. Now, successful people know this. That's why they're successful. They understand that they have universal power. So, there is no limitation. You can do whatever it is you want to do. So if you feel you don't have any confidence, you're lying to yourself. If you feel you don't have the qualifications and the expertise, get the qualifications and believe you have the expertise. You can become whatever it is you want to become. Do not let doubt hold you back, and do not live someone else's dogma. All through life, people tell you you can't do this and you can't do that, and you know, what if you fail? It actually doesn't matter. The one system that works consistently well, and that's been proved throughout the existence of the human race, is a system called trial and error. And trial and error means that you try it, you make an error, and you try again. And through a system of trial and error, you will actually develop. That's how the human race developed. And here's the thing for you. If you folded a piece of paper 50 times, and I know that those of you out there, the doubting Thomases will go, well, practically you can't fold it more than 7, so I'm going to ask you to suspend your disbelief for a minute. If you could fold a piece of paper 50 times, just mathematically, the stack, the thickness of that paper, when you finish, just after 50 folds, would go from the earth to the sun. 50 folds of paper would take you from the earth to the sun. So here's a challenge for you. If you could do one thing a day for the next 2 months, that's 60 days, to move you towards your goal, how far will you have gone if 50 folds of paper would reach from the earth to the sun? Now, there are just some thoughts I wanted to leave you with today, because I want you to understand the potential that exists inside you, and do not hold yourself back. Life is very, very short. It isn't long. We are here for a blip in the ocean. That's all it is on the greater timescale of the universe. We are here just for one splash, one segment, one spit, one blink of the eye, and we're finished. Your life isn't long. Do not waste time believing that you can't do stuff, and do not waste time believing what other people say when they say you can't do stuff. Go out and do it. Some of the greatest people in this world have achieved things in a very short period of time. Shakespeare's wasn't around for long. He didn't write all his plays within a very long period of time. Christ's ministry was 3 years long. Most of the great people failed. Steve Jobs failed at university. He banged out. He's the guy that started Apple Computer, by the way. Bill Gates didn't finish university. Richard Branson didn't finish university. Stephen Hawkins, I'm pretty sure you've seen the film with Stephen Hawkins, got deliberating motor neuron disease. He came up with a theory of everything. Limitation is your greatest resource, because within that limitation you have all the resources you need to achieve everything you want to achieve in your life. So that's my little rant for you today. Go out, enjoy your life, do whatever you want to do, but do not waste the moment, and do not believe the naysayers. Thanks ever so much. Enjoy your life, and I'll see you on the next video.